Hi guys, today I'm going to speak to you a little bit about maintaining ginger hair, and this goes for ginger hair, red hair, any form of red in your hair. If you have got that coloured hair, you'll know how difficult it is to keep the colour in your hair, and if you ever want to get it out then it's impossible, but it doesn't stay in either, which is just very frustrating. So I'm going to go through a few of the products that I use just to keep the ginger in my hair. So I'm not sure about the lighting today, but the ginger colour has faded quite a bit. It looks a bit more coppery than actual fully fledged ginger. But rather than dyeing over my hair every time, which is very damaging, I've just decided to use a few products that will just boost the tone a little bit. So I'll start from the beginning. The best thing to do is to use a shampoo that's not going to strip the colour out. So I went through this in my keratin video, the keratin treatment video about salt-free shampoos, and I was a little bit annoyed about that at first because like salt-free shampoo is more expensive than any other shampoo, but it's actually really good. And I know this for a fact because I was using the OGX keratin oil conditioners, and I used the shampoo and the conditioner, and I've got to be honest, I stopped using it because I thought, well, like the keratin treatment pretty much like died out from my hair, so, and I thought, oh, it doesn't matter, I'll just start using normal shampoo again. And these were only half empty, and I thought, well, if I do the keratin treatment I'll have some left. But it actually really made a difference to my hair. It made the ends drier. It wasn't in such good condition. The colour was the colour is fading quicker. So I am going to just use these indefinitely now because they're just, you know, just to maintain the general health of your hair, if anything. It's just so much better. So I recommend these. Very good for ginger hair and red hair. Another thing is I would personally, to use conditioner on your hair, obviously we use conditioner in the shower, but you should be putting something on the ends of your hair. I get the most fade on the ends because it used to be bleached, but what I've started using is coconut oil. I don't know whether you can see that in there. That is coconut oil. If you put it into your hands, this is coconut oil from Sainsbury's. I can't remember what brand it is. It's in the specialty food section of Sainsbury's, but you've got some white on there, so it basically turns into oil when you heat it up. So there you go, look, it's gone. And just like put it through the ends of your hair just a little bit, because obviously you don't want your hair to look greasy, but if you're just maintaining the general condition of the ends of your hair, it will make a big difference to the colour. So those are just a few things. Also you can use argan oil and everything. I mean, there's lots of products out there. It's just that coconut oil is good because I use it on my face anyway. So it's just, and it's cheap, it's really cheap. For a big jar it's £6, so, and I mean we've got so much left. You can use it in food as well. Obviously I've just put it into this tub. I don't just get it from the kitchen every time I need it. Last time when I did my ginger hair tutorial, I used the Feria dye, Mango Intense Copper, which is this. You'll already have seen this if you watch the other dye. It's pretty much not the same colour as my hair. I've got to be honest though, if you want your hair to be that colour on the box, you'll need to bleach it. If it's dark, you'll have to bleach it to get it that colour. I used as an in-between one because when I had my roots, I thought I'll just go over all of my hair. And I went over it with a Superdrug one, and I'll insert a picture of the one that I used. And that was not as good as the Feria one, if I'm honest. It didn't, like the root coverage, you probably won't be able to see, I've got a slight bit of regrowth, but my roots are actually noticeable still to me. They don't blend into the rest of my hair. So I'm going to be using this from now on, but I'm only going to be applying it to my roots, because after I did my whole hair again, it damaged it quite a lot. It felt worse than it had felt for ages. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to do my roots next time. A good toner, I know a few people have used this before, and this is the Superdrug Colour Effects Wash In and Wash Out in Rich Red. And that is okay, to be honest. It does add a hint of red, but it won't stay in your hair. So this is literally wash in, wash out, which for me, I'm kind of, because I don't wash my hair every day, it's alright, but I'd like it to last a little bit longer than one day. So what I've come up with as my newest method is, and I used to do this when I had lilac ends, so it kind of makes sense, is to use these directions pots. And this one is Apricot. The one I used before this was Tangerine, and I mixed it with conditioner. And I put this on when I'm in the shower. So I'll wash my hair, I'll shampoo my hair, I'll put it in for like 5 minutes, do whatever else I need to do, and then put conditioner over the top of it for a bit, and then I'll rinse it out, and it makes it a bit more orange. I used the Tangerine with conditioner and it was better than the Apricot, so if you can do that, I'd recommend that instead. I just thought I'll use this just to see, but the Tangerine's a stronger colour, so you've got the option there. Also what I did, because I've got a few reds, I always have a few reds, I ordered this one, Flame, off the internet, and you can see there it looks like it's kind of a dull purple, but on the little strand test that they show you, it's kind of like a red toned, it's an orange toned red. So I thought that would be okay for a toner, but it actually, don't use it as a toner if your hair is ginger and you want to keep it ginger. If your hair is bright red, then that's great, but not for ginger hair, because it will turn it red. So what I did, because I've got a few like that, I've got this one as well, I've got another full one of this as well, rose red, which is like a purpley red. And I also bought a bright daffodil, because I thought I can mix these two to achieve the colour that I want, and you know, because they are mixable, which is really good, and just add them to my hair while I'm showering. If you want to add it as a dye, like as the directions tell you to, on the tub, and just leave it in for half an hour, that's fine too. But they're quite conditioning. They've not got bleach or anything in them, so I find them a really good option for when you're doing your hair. So that is pretty much what I use to keep up the orangeness of my hair. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you've got any questions or anything, just ask me. So yeah, thanks, bye.